on behalf, of course, the Man City for the tragic news, for the loss for the son from Stuart Pearce and, of course, his wife and family. I know there is no words can embrace, or be warned that this huge tragedy, and our deepest love to him and his family, and nothing else. So regarding to Nico, I had the feeling that he's getting better and better. So it's not easy sometimes arrive in a new club, and play in different, maybe style that play in the past, but we are really pleased in his behavior, and I'm pretty sure will be better and better month by month, year by year, because he's incredible. Again, so coachable, he's open-minded, and he's a lovely guy. And mom and dad has to be so proud about how he is as a human being, as a player, and I had the feeling that every game is better and better.
Okay. Martin.
Hi Pep, how much do you think Nico is developing by working with Rodri? Do you think he's learning a lot by sort of training alongside him?
Hopefully Rodri back to train more often with him, right? But yeah, of course, when he's young and play a player the stature like Rodri, always you improve.
And has Rodri come, Pep, even though he's not fit? Has he travelled with you?
He's travelled with us, yeah.
He seems to sort of get very involved, when he's on the sidelines. Do you see him as a future manager or coach?
Coach?
Yeah, in the future, yeah.
No, I'm pretty sure we'll be more at home when he retire, with nothing to do. I'm pretty sure we'll be involved in a world football, but it's a question for him.
Hi, Pep. You're starting to put right the disappointment of last season now. Is this an opportunity of putting right the away record you have in this competition in recent times?
I'm really pleased about personally what I've done in Barcelona, Bayern Munich, here in this competition. I could never imagine, and I think Man City in the last decade have been incredible step forwards in this competition, and yeah, we have another game for this round of games, and to try to qualify for the next round, and tomorrow have another opportunity.
How many points do you think will be necessary to finish in the top 8?
I don't know. Try to win tomorrow.
Hi, Pep. What do you think about the team's stability in the last few weeks? Do you think you're sort of controlling games a little bit better than you were doing?
Yeah, in general, yeah. We score a lot of goals. We create a lot of clear chances, and we concede not much. But tomorrow's not a test. Always I said in this span of period when he just played 8 games in the Premier League and 1 or 2 games in the Champions League, he had the feeling that every game is better than the previous one, and try to be worse than the next one. So this is always in that span of seasons. It's not define everything now, and talk about a lot about where can do better, read better the situations, and we are on it.
And do you, just given what happened last season, thinking about like sort of the sporting result and things like that, do you sort of talk about those sort of things now, or is it easily forgotten?
Always I can talk about what happened the last previous 8 seasons. So my mind is not last season. My mind is how good we are, how good we are as a team. I'm incredibly confident with the players and the team, and yeah, we can think what happened last season, but it can happen 2 seasons ago, or 3 seasons ago, or 4 seasons ago. And I know these players, we are capable. We are able to do.
Pep, just on Nico, when someone comes in to replace a player like Rodri, who's so unique, is the danger that they can sometimes try and be too like them? Are you encouraging Nico to be different, be his own person?
No, has to be himself, but of course he has to. When you play with the top players, always you learn. If you are open and see how my game can be better, always you learn. But Nico has to be Nico, but for sure. And there are things that Nico is fantastic, and the other ones, just for the age, just for the first time playing the elite, it can be better.
And just on Ryan Cherky, obviously came on at the weekend, was really good. Just with Foden playing so close to Haaland, developing a bit of a relationship, how do you imagine those two players both playing together?
Yeah, Everyone can play together. Ryan is one of the huge talents I ever seen in my career. Technically and individually, is top. The question is how he settle in what we want to do and how he read every action, what the game on the action needs. And this is still, we start really good in the World Cup and settle good, but after being a few weeks off and step by step, but of course the talent that he has in the... I had the feeling that most of the times, not all the time, most of the times, and every time the ball comes to him, the situation is better. Yeah, but not all the time has to play like make the exceptional things. Have to play just football, but have something, the pass from Merlin in the last moment, or the many things can do. And he's a guy I like a lot is the fact that he doesn't feel the pressure and he always want to play the ball. It's like a street player. Give me the ball, it doesn't matter, don't feel that. Always he's grumpy when give me the ball, and he doesn't get the ball. You know that? But it's a short time here, and I think I need a little bit time because football is not just that. It's about how you move offensive, defensive with your mates.
But you think he's buying into the team ethic, that he's not, as much as a great individual, he understands the team element?
Of course. This type of players, they are so intuitive, intelligent, they are so, they see everything. It's not stupid.
9 months already, a lot. Well, it's been amazing, to be honest. It's a dream to be in Manchester City. If you had told me 1 year ago, I wouldn't believe all the experiences and how I've grown. So I'm really happy, and I'm very excited to keep improving and keep staying in City for a long time.
And how is it playing for Pep, Nico? After the game at Huddersfield, he seemed to spend a long time talking to you on the pitch. Yeah. What was he telling you?
Yeah, it's really nice but hard, because you always have to keep improving. He always wants the best from everyone, which is why he's the best. And that's been really, really good for me. I think in the last months I've improved a lot. And that's why I play football, to become the best I can. And I think I'm doing a good job there.
Hi, Nico. Those moments when Pep gets you on the pitch after the game, are they as intense as they look, those conversations?
Yeah, they're intense, obviously, because he's really intense, and he tries to show you what you have to do better, which at the end, when you are able to do it, you understand why he's so intense. But then, after he's explained everything, you keep thinking about it, which is good, and you keep thinking about what you should improve. And those moments, even now, I keep thinking about them when I go to the pitch.
And you talked about your own improvement. You came to Manchester City at a very difficult time for the team. Do you feel as a group that you have improved together in the last few months? Well,
since I arrived, yeah, I think we've improved a lot. I think this year you can see in the last month and a half that there's a different feeling, that everything is going really well. I think at the end of last season we did really good, but now I feel like we can do great things.
Hi, Nico. You were speaking about learning under Pep. I think a lot of players playing in the number 6 for Pep have said that's almost the hardest position to learn under him. At the start, can it be quite difficult with so many instructions to really understand your role in the pitch?
No, I think what he asked, I was asked before, because I used to play in Barca. It's similar, but obviously there's details, there's things that you keep looking for improvement. But the main idea, I think I already understood it before coming here, which is something that I think helped me to get used to playing here in just 6-9 months that I've been.
When you were at Barcelona, was there any big players or players that you looked up to who sort of mentored you in that role that you wanted to be like?
Well, in Barcelona, obviously, when I was young, I used to watch Busquets, which after going to the first team, I could play with him and learn a lot, which, to be honest, I think it's maybe the player that I've learned the most about. and yeah, I think he was the player that I used to look and used to love watching videos and everything.
Because you've got those two references, Busquets and obviously Rodri. Has it been hard for you when, you know, Rodri's obviously a Ballon d'Or winner last year, and you're coming in to replace him, everyone's talking about Rodri and what they miss. Have you had to block that out and be your own person?
To be honest, I don't look at news and anything, so I don't know what you guys are talking about, so I can't tell about that. But it's a teammate. I think it's really important for the team. When he's playing, he plays so good and makes us play really good. And yeah, I don't see any comparison, and I don't give attention to those things.
Hey, Nico. Just going back to sort of Pep and him kind of coaching you, he said that you're very coachable, that you're a good listener and take his sort of advice on board. I just wondered, are you able to go into the specifics about what he's asking of you? And are you able to go into the specifics about what he's asking you to do?
Sorry, can you repeat?
When we see Pep sort of coaching you at the end of the game,
yeah.
What is he asking you to do?
Many things, but in specific things on the game, you mean? Yeah, for example, when to move. As a midfielder, you have to move a lot, you have to run a lot, but you also need to move in the right moment. And that's, for example, some things that I've been working a lot with him. He's tried to make me realize when I have to move to be the man free. And that's the most important thing, because when I talk to him, he always says that I have a really good, when I get the ball, I can keep the ball, I can play, but the moment that I have to move, it's really important to be alone.
And do you find that rhythm through midfield, is that different at City than it has been at Barca and Porto?
Yeah, I think Premier League, obviously it's different. I think every player that talks about it says the same. It's the most intense league I've played, and I think I've already got used to it, and I'm loving it because it's an intense rhythm. But you enjoy more football. You have more space, which I love it, and yeah, I'm really happy in the Premier League.
Hi Nico, as Jordan was saying, Rodri is obviously a Ballon d'Or winner, won lots in the game. How much do you lean on him for advice, or how much help does he give you in learning parts of your game?
Oh yeah, every game. When, for example, this last game in half time, he gave me some advices about what he think he saw and everything, because he knows a lot about what I should do in that position, and I try to listen and learn a lot from him.
So you've seen he's come here today. He comes to matches even though he's not playing.
Yeah.
Is he sort of like a sort of semi-coach for you guys as well? I think?
Yeah, I mean, he's one of the captains, and that's a really important role in these teams. And yeah, he tries to, especially to the young players, tries to advise us and make us understand more about the way we want to play.